When I first got elected, I wanted to be the person who came up with solutions, who engaged with constituents. There is an epidemic in our state and nationwide, and that is on heroin use. Parents and teachers were misinformed. The red light cameras have been taking lives in our state, and he knows that if we repeal this bill, then we will be saving lives. The rhetoric we use can be divisive and inflammatory, and I think that's happening right now. From last year to this year, from 2013 to 2014, we've gone from 199 deaths to 447 deaths in heroin-related mortality. We need to take it to the state level, because if our school districts aren't taking responsibility for the well-being of our children, then it's up to us to take that responsibility. Default language means nothing to them. They lost a husband, a father, and a best friend. Families across our state have made this same sacrifice. What I do know is that with each person that has HIV or AIDS, they're going to be increasing the amount of dollars that we spend in Medicaid and Medicare. This needle exchange program will curb, to a certain extent, the amount of money that we will potentially be spending in our state. So I then reached out to those parents and I said, look, I don't know if this is a state issue or a local issue, but I do know that I want to help you figure out what we can do to help our kids, because there's a problem in our schools if we don't have recess for our kids. I ask for your favorable support, but I also ask that you stay mindful on everything that's happening with heroin addiction and the adverse side effects to all families, regardless of whether they are the addicts or the family members. They don't know the politics. What they do know is whether there's jobs in their community, how much those jobs are paying. So I stand here in support of the bill, and I hope you will join me and join the law enforcement families all over the state who vitally need this bill. We need to be the voices of reason, and we need to be the voices of calm in our communities. Our bill would provide death benefits to all first responders who make the ultimate sacrifice while in the line of duty. In the next 2, 3, or 4 years, let's revisit this and see if we can turn this pilot program into a statewide program. I've been knocking on doors for the last 6 months. Knocking on doors in East Orange County, knocking on doors in Brevard County. And let me tell you what this bill means and has meant to Brevard and East Orange County. It means a resurgence in our space industry. It means more jobs in engineering and technology. These are tangible jobs that we have seen grow over the last 2 and 3 years.